hear. You guys
Can
can
you
hear
hear
us.
us?
This
Can you see us?
they can't start our video though because the host ain't take our video off.
I see Megan.
Megan can hear us, but they can't see
Can you hear
us.
us, Megan?
Yeah, I can't see you, but I
There we
hear.
I
go.
know. You're like,
Boom!
oh,
Ba,
look
ba, ba.
air horns.
you.
I'm like, I see Megan. I hear her. Okay. All right. So first of all, thank you for taking the time to do this. So I want to start off with something you recently did. You got a lot going on in the world. You know, you don't have to join Feeding America. You didn't have to do this campaign. What drove you to join the Feeding America campaign?
Sorry if you hear my dogs barking everywhere, but
we get it. Yeah,
yeah, I'm home. My aunt is a nurse out in Santa Clarita, and we were calling her every day because we're so blessed. We're trapped in this beautiful home, and we're not really seeing the front lines and what's really going down. And she would call us and just fear and sadness and would tell us what was going on with like lack of equipment and not knowing how she could go home every night to her 3 kids and her husband and not get them sick. And it was like it was very disturbing, and I just felt like so helpless and that I was doing nothing. And I loved how in New York, when the nurses like changed over their time, everyone could go out and scream and sing. And I was like, man, I can't do any of that. I'm in LA. So I was like, I told my team, like, what can we do? We could do something. I could like perform for people or pick up my ukulele and figure out a few songs. And they had the great idea of partnering up with Feeding America. And I was like, oh, perfect. Let's do this. And I'll do a few songs at home, I guess. And my team is so smart and clever. They're like, the home tour. And they put it all together with me. And it was very successful. We raised like over $225,000, which is
Whoa!
yeah, which is like the fans like really showed up. You know what I mean? Like I did meet and greets, I did performances. Companies came in and were like, "We'll pay her $10,000 for Feeding America if she like wears our T-shirt while she performs."
Wow.
And I was like, "Yeah." So it was like a couple weeks, and we raised all that money, and that's actually like 2.2 million meals, Biggie. So it was like it was amazing.
I think that's so important because as we are talking about the front lines and we're talking about those essential workers from the grocery store clerks to people like your aunt, there are also people in America suffering. So you're a part of bringing them relief. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for using your platform for that.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
How you doing?
We're maintaining social distance here. Automatic's got a question for you. He's going to ask.
Well, first of all, did you just call your dog Biggie?
Yeah, my dog is named Biggie.
Oh!
Ooh, nice.
I used to have a dog named Chiquito Smalls.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to continue with the music. You've worked with John Legend. You worked with Charlie Puth. You worked with Yo Gotti. You worked with a lot of people. You got new music out right now. Who's the one person that you could collab with? Like the dream person right now that you could do a collabo with?
There's so many. But like, it's my guys. It's my Bruno Mars or my Justin Timberlake, you know, like we always growing up, my mom was like, you're the female Bruno. Like you do all different types of music and you put on a great show. And I'm like, dude, I want to be Bruno.
We all want to be Bruno.
I want to be Bruno too.
Yeah.
So Bruno Mars would be the ultimate?
Yeah.
I wish we could make that happen.
I
Like
know.
now, there's a lot of people on this meeting that can make some calls right now. We get Meghan Trainor and Bruno Mars. Imagine that.
That's a hit.
Imagine that tour. That would be insane. Anthony, I know you have a question.
Oh
for
yeah.
Megan as well.
Hi, Megan. I just to take it back to more quarantine related topics. Now you've been spending a lot of time with your family. What's your favorite part about the social distance quarantine that we have going on, and then the least favorite part about it?
I love living with my family, so I'm not going crazy yet. But the best part is I get to like take care of myself more. I guess I have more time to like work out and cook and like, because when I'm on the road, I'm like, oh, we're going from hotel to hotel. I can't work out. I'm exhausted. And now, but like the worst part is like I have no excuse not to work out. So like,
oh, touche.
yeah.
I hate that about quarantine. All right, so
Yeah.
the thing I wanted to ask you, you know, being a woman in this environment on social media is hard for me. I don't know how you feel about it, but for me it's difficult. So I wanted to ask you, I know you have so many young fans that watch you. I mean, your Instagram, you're such a natural on it, first of all. You know, you're just on there like talking to folks. You don't seem to have a care in the world. What advice do you have for your young fans and just women in general on how to deal with critique, especially in the age of social media where there's this image of perfection? I open it up and I'm like, what's your advice to young women when dealing with that?
It's so crazy how real that is. Like my
Oh.
friend, she just went back on Instagram for her job and she storms in the room and was like, it's not real. And I was like, it's okay, you're beautiful. It is. It's like Instagram is just like a place where people post like their best days and their hottest days and like their filtered pics, and it's hard to not compare yourself. I'm the worst with comparing myself, but it's a day-by-day thing. I take less time on Instagram. Like I try to take less time, and I got a Nintendo. I've been distracting myself. But also I know I like when I was younger and I would post, I was just talking about this, when I would post like a new Facebook pic, my first thing would be like, how many likes did I get? How many comments are there? Who's like, what do the comments say? And I noticed that with this career and like after being on television, I'm not like, what do the comments say? How many did I get? Like my team is so funny. They'll say, wow, your last thing did really good. It got 100,000 things. I'm like, did it? Like I'm not, it's like I don't even think about it anymore of like studying what people think. So I guess don't read the
Not to
comments.
validate yourself. How do you stay away from that? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I am a social media, I'm an online cutter. If there's a negative comment, I focus on it. How have you learned to stay away from that? I just keep reading it. There's 100 positive, and I'm just focused on that one person that's being negative.
Have you ever gone to their page?
Yes, troll.
Seen how sad their life is, or
Yes!
how they're not a real person.
Why are you coming at me like this? Who are you? Like, how did you?
Yeah. I'm like, I do that too, because like, oh, one comment will destroy my whole day. And like on Twitter, they could be like vicious with pictures. Like when you could bully with pictures, oh my God.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm like, there's been a few times I can count on one hand that I was like, I gotta be sad all day about this and text everyone like, look how mean this stranger is. And then I looked on their page and they're like, they're just nobody. They're not even a real person. Oh, you're like in your basement really sad. And then you feel bad for them at some point. It like flips. So
wait till I learn that part where I feel bad for them. I'll get there one day.
Yeah, there is a real thing where like they're so jealous and so obsessed with you. I wrote it in the song Another Opinion. It's like, why you mad? Why you bored? You must be obsessed with me. Like, why do you care this much? You know what I mean? And it's like, you can flip all that. Be like, wow, they care this much to get my attention that they're going to try to come at me like this. Like, and then you go Devo with it.
Okay. I'm taking that advice. We're going to share it with everybody who listens to us across the country. I want to talk one more time a little bit about Feeding America. People can they still donate? And then tell us about your latest project.
Oh my God, yes. I want to thank you for playing my new song and supporting the new album. I love you guys so much. My new song, Nice to Meet You, with Nicki Minaj. She's the queen. It's our big anthem about loving yourselves in a new sassy way. And Feeding America, you can still donate if you want. You just text FEED to 707070. I made it very simple.
707070. I remembered it.
Right? Yeah. and $1 is 10 meals. So it's pretty remarkable. Anything you can donate. I know a lot of people are struggling with money right now and with the economy. So I know it's tough to be like, hey, like, donate right now with whatever you have, but $1 makes a difference. So anything counts. And yeah, thank you for letting me be part of this and for spreading that message.
Meghan Trainor, thank you so much for being so real and such a great inspiration for young women all over. We appreciate you very much.
I appreciate you. Are you my favorite? Wait, what's your Instagram so I can go
You
follow
can
you?
follow me, girl, Dana Cortez. I'm the first and only Latina with a nationally syndicated morning show on the radio. I'm all about women power. I'm all about lifting my sisters, my hermanas up all over the country. So let's do this together, Miss Meghan Trainor.
Oh wow, your page is lit. I followed you. You look great.
Girl, no, you come on. See how nice she is? She's so nice.
Yes,
I
babe.
just need 11.5 million more people to go to be on Meghan Trainor's level.
That's it.
That's it. I'm almost there, girl. I'm almost there.
You're amazing.
All right,
You're so
we
powerful.
love you. Like, you're such a powerful, positive person. Thank you so much for
You
being so
too. You're my inspiration. Thank you. Thank you for
Love
having me.
you.
I love you. I love you. Mwah. Stay safe, everyone.